I have an S. I have a T. I have a stinger in my finger from my hive. And I wake up every morning with the honey on my mind.
As I am so annoying, always singing about my bees.
But that's the way it is with beekeeping. Welcome to Galloway Lights. This video has been in the making for quite some time. There's been a lot of fires in the news recently. And I was thinking there's got to be some way to take care of the bees and get rid of all that smoke. So I'm going to use this AA battery operated fan and this clear hive body. And we're going to do a little demo to see if this product right here takes care of the smoke, maybe the pollen, maybe the spores, and maybe the bees will benefit. They use it for people. Why not? Let's give it a try. Just a simple test with an empty hive body. Nothing special here. Let's give her some smoke. It's going to be about 40 puffs of this smoker using pine straw. We're going to plug in the one on the left, and the one on the right is just going to have the fan moving around. And you can see quite quickly the one on the left is clearing up quite fast. It's the eye wave. Is that the secret? We will put it to the test. But for a few more minutes, I'm going to play with these bees. I just cannot get over how they hang out on the outside. They call this bearding. Nobody knows exactly why. Some think it's because there's too much crowdedness on the inside. I don't know. You tell me. So we're going to open up the hive. Now I will tell you there's an empty space there to your left. That's because I had one disappear, and I had one that seemed to be very weak. So I took all the weakness and I combined it to the ones left and right of it, and made those colonies a little larger, and thereby saving the bees and putting them to use. Why not? So just for the demo, we're going to show you that they have a lot of pollen in here. And that's the first frame. And this is just so you can see how everything is doing beforehand, and so we can compare it to later on if we have anything different. And here's the second frame of pollen. You can see some stores up there on the top corners. And this is propolis. The bees use this to glue everything together, and it's maybe around the 80s outside, so it's very gooey. And this is the third frame in. You can see more pollen. And this is the fourth frame. You see a little bit of brood on the outside edge that have not yet hatched out. There's capped over, and you see the pollen around the outside edge of that ring. And the center is ready to go for filling again. And on the other side, all empty, ready to be filled in. And you can see the eggs starting already. And the fifth frame. A lot of empty cells, looks like they all hatched out, and more pollen on the very outside edge. What's this, number 6? And lots of this propolis. Look how sticky it is. You can use it almost like Play-Doh. But in the winter, it's very brittle. And now we have some capped brood. That's all that fuzzy Velcro looking stuff. And more capped brood. Now this hive body is insulated with 2-inch insulation. Does it help? I don't know. You tell me. And there's a swarm cell. And there's more eggs. At least the swarm cell is empty. No worries then. We got eggs, that means we have a queen. We should be in good shape. So you tell me, why are they bearding? Don't know. Looks like they have plenty of space. So this is going to be the second box. I'm going to put the clear hive body there so we can see how they're doing. And one of them said hello. This is what they do to you if you bump them, get them a little nervous. They leave you a little present. Gives you a little throbbing pain in your finger. So we're going to take the second box and we're going to put it in this clear hive body. That way we can just see what's going on with them. Kind of keep a monitor of the eye wave and how it's doing. We got some stores. And we have nothing on the other side. Now I'm told by people that if there's not a lot of nectar coming in, they will not draw out that empty frame. So we'll see. Some more stores. And some more stores. And a little bit of uncapped brood and more brood. I think I see somebody. Do you see somebody? What do you see? Yeah. She's just cruising around and everybody's giving her all the attention. That's the queen right there in the top right corner. Look how she hides in the top of the frame. And then she sneaks into that big cluster of workers and disappears. So if you ever can't find a queen, that's probably where she's at. She's buried amongst all the workers. But give her a little time and she'll come out for some air. Peekaboo, Mrs. Queen. Mrs. Queen, we're all waiting for you. Mrs. Queen. Where'd she go? Do you see her? There she is! That's the queen. Buried amongst all the workers. Don't believe me? Look at that big abdomen. Bright, bright orange. Waggling that tail like she's the queen of the whole house. Well, let's put her whack. And there she goes, wandering away from the cluster, trying to hide. Now you know what happens when you put a frame in. Well, we're going to put the rest of the hive body back together. And we're going to put some insulation around the around the glass box. That way that the light doesn't come in. If we ever want to look at it, we just slide it up. And we're going to put a little screen mesh on the top. That way the bees don't get into the eye wave or the electronics and chew it up. Put our cover on top. Strap her down. Plug her in. We'll check back later on how this eye wave takes care of the bees. Or maybe not. It's supposed to take care of all your indoor air quality problems. All those viruses and bacterias. Maybe it'll stop the American foul brood. Maybe not. Check back later. Oh, and I love looking through the glass. You can see everything that's going on.